In the last video we looked at linear conversions, but sometimes we have to convert area measurements from one to another. So first of all we need to know that 1 hectare is 100 metres by 100 metres. So imagine the running track out on the field, about the length of the field, and if you ran 100 metres down the field, then turned at right angles and ran 100 metres across and then 100 metres down and back, that would be 1 hectare. So if you can imagine that area, and so 1 hectare is 100 times 100 metres, 100 metres times 100 metres, and so 1 hectare is 10,000 metres squared. Okay, now we have similar rules to our linear conversions. If you're changing to a smaller unit, you multiply, but what you have to do is multiply by whatever it is for linear, and you have to square it because it's a square measure. If you're changing to a larger unit, you divide, and how many metres in a kilometre, there's 1,000, so you have to divide by 1,000 squared. Now, if you've got the opportunity to change the units before you do the calculation, it's a lot easier than trying to convert at the end. But anyway, we need to learn that anyway, so here we go. Convert 4 metres squared to centimetres squared. Okay, we're going to change to a smaller unit, so we're going to multiply. Here it is here. What are we going to multiply by? Because it's metres squared, it's a square unit, so we have to multiply by, there's 100 centimetres in a metre, so times 100 times 100. Or you can just put it in your calculator as 4 times 100 and press the X squared button. And you get 40,000 centimetres squared. And so there's a lot of little centimetres. Here's our area of, say, 4 metres squared. Okay. And 1 metre, another metre, so it's 2 by 2, another metre and another metre. So it's 2 2s are 4. So in here we have 100 little centimetres and 100 going this way. So in each square we've actually got 10,000 centimetres squared in each one. 10,000 centimetres squared. So a lot of little centimetres. And that's why it's such a big number. 10,000 centimetres squared and 10,000 centimetres squared in there. So in 4 square metres, this is 2 by 2 metres, you've actually got 10, 20, 30, 40,000 centimetres squared. So it's a big number when you're talking about area. Okay, let's convert some of these. Right, 5 hectares to metres squared. Now 1 hectare equals 10,000 metres squared, and you have to learn that. It's on page 2. So if we've got 5 of them, we need to go 5 times 10,000, which is 50,000 metres squared. Okay, question 2, you're going the other way, from metre squared to hectare, so you're going to have to divide. And if you're changing metre squared to hectares, you need to divide by 10,000. And you end up with, how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We end up with 45 hectares. Okay, question 3. 5.6 metres squared to centimetres squared. Now we're changing to a smaller unit, so we're going to multiply. So if it was just metres to centimetres, we'd multiply by 100, but because it's squared units, you have to multiply by 100 squared. and that works out to 56,000 centimetres squared. Centimetres squared to metres squared, we're going to end up with less of them, so we're going to divide. So what is it? It's divided by 100 if it's centimetres to metres, and so we have to divide by 100 squared. And we get 34.5 metres squared. Okay, so question 5. 2.3 kilometres squared to metres squared. We're changing to a smaller unit, so we're going to multiply. If it was linear, it would be by 1,000, but because it's a square unit, you've got to go times 1,000 squared. And that comes to 2,300,000 metres squared. Question 6. We're changing centimetres squared to millimetres squared. It's changing to a smaller unit, so we're going to have more of them, so we're going to multiply. So we have to multiply by, there is 10 millimetres in a centimetre, so 10 squared. So that's the same as multiplying by 100, so it'll be 2340 millimetres squared. And the last one, we're changing millimetres squared to centimetres squared. We're changing to a larger unit, and so we're going to divide, and if it was linear it would be divide by 10, and so here it has to be divide by 10 squared, and we end up with 8,500 centimetres squared. Okay, now you can go to the page in the booklet that has the area conversions on it.